a quick read on latex allergy. Hey everyone, it's Pauline from Chronically Spicy, and I am working on trying to find the link that I was about to read to you on latex allergy and foods. 1 second, because I just lost it. Because I have as many tabs open on. Here we go. There we go. I have as many tab opens on my app as my brain does because I have unmedicated ADHD. So how you doing? All right. So this comes from onespotallergy.com, which is written by Elizabeth Goldenberg, Canada's best-known allergy expert and lawyer. Her blog wins Healthline's editors pick top 20 allergy blogs each year. She's a mother to 2 sons, one of whom has a life-threatening allergy to peanuts and tree nuts. So this was last updated March 2020, but I've read through this and everything still fits. So let's see. I'm going to do screen share, and then we'll have fun, because then after this we are going to 1 second. Here we go. After this, I will add another 25 things to my allergy list. Maddie, I'm like I think I'm at 150 right now. Anyway, all right. So, allergic to latex, foods and products to avoid. So this is by Elizabeth Goldenberg in Canada. Hey, Vesper. All right. Recently, I wanted to learn about latex allergy, so I turned to my incredible community of well-informed people in my Facebook allergy group. This is from One Spot Allergy. And this is what I learned, led by Crystal Ahern of the Latex Allergy Awareness site. Latex is a milky fluid derived from rubber trees, which is used to make latex products. The same proteins contained in certain foods, which cause cross-reaction in some people who have a latex allergy. Cross-reactive foods are tricky. You may be fine with food one day, but when you eat it the next time, it's okay. Not always, but that can be a different blog post or a different video. Waiting days to repeat the same food seems to produce reactions. I believe that's true, and it allows any symptoms to show themselves clearly. You can look up like food rotation. A lot of people in the allergy community have mentioned that, because I've actually learned from personal experience that the foods I've lost are the most because I was eating them every day. Add in comfort foods, add in autism spectrum disorder, add in like safe foods for mass activation syndrome. Things get really tricky, but sometimes you have to try and mix it up a little bit. So here is a list of cross-reactive foods for people allergic to latex. And mind you, this is not all-inclusive, okay? Latex cross-reactive foods include banana, kiwi, papaya, grape, avocado, watermelon, all melons, okay? Tomato, potato, they mean white potato, celery, chestnut. I got you, Maddie. Chestnut. You may also, there's a whole lot more than that, but this is just what we got listed on the site. You may also consider getting tested for or looking into cross-reactive allergies to spinach. That explains a lot. Broccoli. How come every time I actually go in and I start looking at this crap, and by crap, I mean research, I always find like one more thing where I'm like, why did I know that sooner? Apples, squash family, like pumpkins, also called, gourd family, legumes, beans, lentils, that kind of thing. Spices, including cinnamon and mint. Mango. Again, not a completely inclusive list, but that's a good start. You can check out my latex playlist on my YouTube channel, and I will have a whole lot more there. So I just found this information explaining the cross reaction between latex and some foods. Quote, like bananas and chestnuts, avocados contain enzymes called chitinases, chitinases, chitin, chitinases, chitinases. I'm reading this in Spanish. I have no idea. Um, that are associated with the latex food allergy syndrome. There's a strong evidence of a cross reaction between latex and foods that naturally contain high amounts of chitinase enzymes. If you have latex allergy, you may very well likely be allergic to these foods as well. Processing fruit with ethylene gas increases these. I'm allergic to ethylene diamine dichloride. Okay, let's keep going. So, if you have a latex allergy, you may very well be allergic to these as well. Processing the fruit with ethylene gas increases these enzymes. Organic produce not treated with gas will have fewer allergy-causing compounds. Okie dokie. And she has a source linked here in the article that was published in 2011. I was surprised to learn that. I'd have to find out if this is still true, but if it's true, people with latex allergy are going to want to pay attention because according to this, when the author wrote her blog post, she states that she was surprised to learn that Kraft Food handles all of their food products created in their factories with latex gloves, which can deposit hidden latex on the food. Just so we're clear, one single latex glove in a factory, one pair of rubber shoes with natural rubber latex soles, one balloon because it's somebody's birthday, a banana, a slice of cantaloupe because it's lunchtime and it's during break time. All of that can also produce and supply the air with enough latex glitter to set off an anaphylactic reaction in someone who is airborne allergic to latex. Poinsettia plants do that too. So when I hear it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, my brain's now going, it's beginning to look a lot like prison because I'm going to be home. I'm going to be home homebound for basically Thanksgiving through the New Year. When I went to Target tonight, they already had Christmas wreaths out. So yeah, my time is starting to run a little low here. So anyway, chitinase allergy. Okay, I'm gonna look that up later. That might be the next one. So and Kraft Foods. If you ever have any questions about a new food, a new product you want to buy and you're not sure if it's safe for your latex allergy, always contact the manufacturer directly and check with them, preferably in writing so that you have like a paper trail, and find out not only what is in the product specifically. Don't just ask, is it latex allergy safe? Ask, does it contain X, Y, and Z, especially if we're talking about shoes, what kind of, if you say synthetic, what do you mean by synthetic? What's in the shoe? What's in the insole? What's the sole made of? That kind of thing. Ask everything. All right. So yeah, Kraft Foods, according to this blog post from 2020, uses latex gloves in their factories. Okie dokie then. By the way, I was told PepsiCo also uses latex gloves in their factory. And factories, in some factories. And they cannot guarantee which factories they have it in. So if you want to know, you need to call them. and give them the UPC code or whatever specific code they want in the box of the packaging, so that they can track down which country and which factory that item was produced in and came from, and then they can get back to you and let you know if it's safe for you to buy. I'm sorry, but it takes long enough to check out. I'm not waiting. You know, I just no. So, yeah. So I knew that disposable gloves often contain latex, as do balloons, which are a huge threat when they pop and the powder inside them becomes airborne. Again, this is someone who is learning about latex allergy. Um, I need to take my H2s. By the way, Maddie, if you're still here, um, I'm allergic to my H1. I just learned it contains ethylenolamine hydrochloride because it's a piperazine, and I'm allergic to piperazines. Yeah. All right. Let's go back here. All right. So, latex gloves are a threat, whether or not they're. If the box is open, they're a threat. A balloon does not have to pop for it to be a threat. The latex glitter is airborne if the balloon package is opened, period. It's just going to spread further if the balloon pops, and it's going to spread further if there's more. Flowers sold in flower shops that sell also latex balloons are going to contain latex glitter that could set off certain reactions for certain people if they're at, depending on the severity of their allergy and how sensitive they are. So, and no, gloves, masks don't stop it. And two, N95s contain coconut fibers, just so you know. All right. So the author says, I didn't realize how many everyday products contain latex in them. And you guys, there's like over 40,000 household products that contain latex. So that's a lot. Now, there's a very truncated list that I am reading from on YouTube right now. And if you'd like to see what I'm reading from and follow along, you're welcome to check me out. And please subscribe, Chronically Spicy, on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers before the end of the year. Please tap the screen on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 likes on this one. So anyway, let's go. Let's see. So the list of potentially latex-containing products in the household may include disposable or dishwashing gloves. I don't use dishwashing gloves anymore. Toys. That's a very wide category, but yes, a lot of toys do or can contain latex. Carpeting, carpet backing, cling wrap, shoes. No, like seriously, shoes. Um, I have a huge issue with shoes. I'm limited to like 4 different main brands, and I won't buy a pair of shoes on TikTok or promote anything on my TikTok shop, TikTok showcase, or talk about it on YouTube or Facebook, unless I verified with the manufacturer that it's latex allergy safe, because that's a huge issue for me. 1 second. Hello, work properly, please. All right, cool. All right, so shoes. Big one, shoes. If you're allergic to latex, are your shoes latex allergy safe? Big question. I'm asking because I had to give up all of my Converse because I used to live in Converse. I had to get rid of all of my shoes and start over from scratch. That was a lot of work. So now I live in Crocs, and like other brands that I've figured out are latex allergy safe. Let me know if you're interested in a blog post on Bionic and why I don't wear them anymore, even though the FAQ states that, or a video. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in a video and why I don't wear but I don't choose anymore because the FAQ states that they're latex allergy safe. I may have been told otherwise. So back to the list. Things that contain latex. Chewing gum. I stopped chewing gum when I was like 8 or 9. Lockjaw. Every single time. Sorry, dry tongue is one of my allergy signs. Okay. Baby bottle nipples and pacifiers. Sanitary pads. Yeah. My daughter's never used an actual, like, from the store sanitary pad. I haven't used one in the last 17 years. I only use this cloth. We cloth diapered her and we use cloth pads. The only thing is, also, if you have latex allergy, bamboo is a potential latex cross. You don't want that on a sanitary pad, especially if you're allergic to latex and cross-reactive to bamboo. You exactly what you think happened, and that walking for a week was a nightmare. So that's how I learned. If your kids are in a public school, or even if you're homeschooling, erasers, pens, other school supplies can contain latex. Swim goggles. That also includes spandex in bathing suits, swimming caps, and basically, if you really want to just, get down to it, swimming pools, especially public swimming pools or like high school gym swimming pools, the Olympic swimming pool, they're essentially latex soup. And here I was always wondering why I was reacting when I go swimming. Yeah, I was allergic to the latex soup. Bike and motorcycle hand grips. That would also include the tires. But that is usually less of a problem for a lot of people. It depends on the person. Vaccines can contain latex in them, in the stoppers and for the vials. So always make sure you check with your doctors on that. Dental dams. There's a lot of latex in the dental industry. I've heard of doctors who have separate rooms for their latex allergy patients, will literally change jackets, white coats, scrub up like they're going into surgery, and their patient gets seen in a dedicated latex allergy safe room. Or someone commented on one of my videos this past year and told me that their sister's so allergic to latex that she has to go out at 5 a.m. before they even opened and before they've seen anyone else, because once latex is in the air, it kind of stays for a long time. Dental dams, postage stamps. I don't like a postage stamp. I don't like the glue on the envelope. I use a wet cloth. Cuffs and waistbands on clothing, underwear, and bras. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in a video on brands and or websites that sell completely latex-free clothing. Trust me, it's an eye-opener. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about, well, I don't wear underwear because I just got tired of trying. So I basically just relate safe for me leggings, and I always have on one of my. I always add a cloth menstrual pad, just for the separation. You know, we're getting real here, guys. But it's basically my like underwear without like all the elastic, essentially, and that's worked for me. Apparently, freezer bags can contain latex. That's fun. Water bottles can contain latex, depending on what they're made of, right? Socks. Yes, I know a woman who has to knit her own socks. She cannot wear store-bought socks at all. Okay, so I knew about toothbrushes. because you know the little rubber grips that they eat, those little grips that feel kind of like rubbery on toothpaste, on toothbrushes, for like holding them so they don't fall on your hand. The extra grip, those sometimes can be made from latex. Apparently, toothpaste can contain latex too. I brush my teeth with a mix of vitamin C, um, a calcium powder, baking soda, and bentonite clay. That's what I use because I'm allergic to too many things to list in this video. But every toothpaste I've looked at contains one or more of those allergens. Disposable diapers. My copy paste laying down over on the couch over here probably only wore a disposable diaper, I'd say less than 20 times in her entire time of being in diapers, only when we were traveling, and it was just not going to be convenient to do a cloth diaper. Protection and the kind that you use and protection and diaphragms. Okay. Never. Mhm. Racket handles. I played varsity tennis in high school, 4 years, doubles, and champion. We were undefeated senior year. Me and my partner. Um, the tennis balls contain latex too. Indoor tennis balls do not, but I played outside tennis. Or at least that's the last time I checked. Some people can apparently handle brand new tennis balls, but once that ball gets that ball gets smacked around like crazy and with a lot of force. So the second the bladder starts to burst because it's getting beat up, like getting whacked with a tennis racket that potentially has latex on the grip, you're just compounding the problem. Bandages. And I always make sure the bandages I buy say latex allergy safe or not made with natural rubber latex. Freaking stickers, and computer mouse pad. The American Latex Allergy Association maintains a list of latex-free free supplies for medical products and household products. If you'd like a video on medical products that are latex-free, and a video on household products that are latex-free, and school supplies that are latex-free, please let me know. I can follow in the comments, and I will follow up with videos for those because these things have all been marked latex free and are available on these sites. But just to be safe, I would still call the manufacturer. There's so much to watch for to eliminate exposure for anyone allergic to latex, and since it's so prevalent, I amplify my normal advice to always wear at least one EpiPen in an EpiPen belt for immediate access to life-saving medication. Please stay safe for everyone. I'm gonna add a verbal note here. I always carry at least 4 because sometimes the first one doesn't work. Sometimes there's misfires. I've had that happen to me. Same box, both pens, same lot, misfired, and I ended up having to go to the ER. And I'm still trying to figure. I'm still having. I still have to pay that off. I have to call the hospital tomorrow instead of a payment plan. Anyway, if you found this post helpful, the author is saying to please use the sharing is caring bar below in the blog post that I'm currently reading. You can share it to to Facebook, to X, email, anyone you know personally, Pinterest, etc. And there you go. One minute. All right. So if you have latex allergy, what did you think of the article? Mind you, this was written by someone who is the parent of children who have latex cross-reactive allergies. And by that, I mean they're listed on the latex allergy fruit syndrome list, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're allergic to latex itself. Um, and this, from what I can tell, is her first was her first foray into latex allergy itself. So while it was brief, I think it was pretty well educated, pretty well educating, and I think it was a rather good job for someone who isn't familiar with the allergy. But just so you know, I'll give you a few just explainers, and then I'm out for this one. One, latex allergy is progressive. It has no cure, and you never know if the first reaction is going to be, if the second reaction is going to be, just the same rash you got from the Band-Aid the first time, or if it's going to require an EpiPen and a ride in the back of the wee woo van. You also don't know if anaphylaxis is going to turn into anaphylactic shock. And you also need to be aware that first exposure can actually be life-threatening. So I'm not trying to scare anyone. I am merely trying to just educate with what I have learned, because over the last 17 years, I've gone from just a rash to 4 EpiPens and being housebound during the holidays and having to run as far as I can in the opposite direction when I see a poinsettia plant. So, yeah, there you go. And that's it for this video on latex allergy. The link for the art blog post that I read is in the description box. Make sure you please leave a like, share, comment with any questions you might have. Let me know if you want me to do another video on any of the things that I mentioned in the read of that blog post. And please stay safe, talk to your doctor, and I'll see you in the next video.